Wait. I want people to realize that I'm more than an athlete, you know, I'm also a human being. I've been working hard, sacrificing a lot of things like in my life that I sacrificed. I don't like to stall, I don't like to go there like trying to chase like rolling positions. I want to make like exciting fight. I think that's what the people want. The camp has been really hard, so just like to get my mind out of the trail a little bit, to rest, so I'm playing with that. But then he beat me here, so it's hard. You gotta beat up at the training, gotta beat up here. It's hard. You know? Sometimes it doesn't go the way we want.
Not black belt.
I gotta keep training, you know?
You're suck.
I gotta change that. Let me go out before it gets bad, you know? Let me change. So today I'm gonna finish my training schedule here. Usually I train at Costa Mesa, Mission Verro 2. So we start early today. I did like the pro training, did the fundamentals class, and now we come here to do like some no-gi class with Professor Marcos. So that's what we're gonna work, just like a little bit of the rest of the morning, and then trying to work a little bit more later towards some adjustments.
Okay, so the first thing that I'm gonna try to do, I'm gonna try to put him on his back. Okay, so to do that, I'm gonna make the grip on the ankle, and the other one I'm gonna use to push. Okay, so but I'm gonna do everything at the same time. I'm gonna grab the ankle, and then I'm gonna push him like this. Okay, I'm gonna put him on his back first, and then now I'm gonna try to kind of like open his leg like this. Okay, and then I'm gonna come with my shin over his leg, and then with my arm under like this. Okay, so my head's gonna go in front of his thigh, and the other one stay on the knee. Okay, so look what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna be leaning forward like this, and then I'm gonna shuffle to the side like this. Okay, so that way I can put a pressure. Okay, and once I move to the side, I'm gonna switch my grip from the knee, and then I'm gonna grab behind right here. I'm gonna start to stack him. I'm gonna start to take his hip off the mat. Okay, so once I take his lower back off the mat, I'm gonna use my behind right here to support. Okay, and then I'm gonna connect my hands right in front of his stomach like this. Okay, so I'm gonna move to the side a little more, and then I'm gonna get my shin over his arm. Okay, so that way it's gonna be hard for him to turn away from me when I pass the guard. Okay, so look what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna disconnect my hands. I'm gonna get my grip on the shoulder, and the other one sit behind. Okay, I'm gonna use my chest to drive his leg to the side. I'm gonna use my chest like this. Okay, and then I'm gonna get on the second shot. So my shin over his arm is gonna help me to secure the position. It's gonna be hard for my opponent to turn away. So let's say on the end of the fight, I really need the points, and then my partner, I know this guy is not gonna accept the points. So with that leg over the arm, it's gonna be hard for him to escape. It's gonna be hard for him to move, and that way I can stabilize, nice and tight, and get the points. Okay.
Quando chegar aí, você vai fazer um rolamento para trás, aí eu vou conectar com ele.
So today I've been focusing using the stack pass and then connect with some attacks, either going to the side control or going to the back. So we have been doing this type of pass this week. So I've been training with him almost every day, and then I can see so he's very sharp. He's ready for his next fight, and then I'm super excited to watch him. And then every time the person like this brings his leg across and then step on the mat. And then this week I've been working with him by using the hooks and then to manage the distance. Because that way you can use the hooks to adjust the foot, but at the same time you can avoid your opponent trying to make the grip either on the back of your neck, either on your arm to try to defend the foot well.
And that's something that
try to use your grip.
it's hard. But even if I take it off, we're gonna get a flash. Like here's how it's done. Here's stuff. That's real. I would the same way, I tell him that before too, when I was holding here, he was too pacific, his ult, he go, and he's here. Then he weighed me all the way to the top for the just a position. I was like, man, kick him out. Lock here. We start to use leg and tail as if he closing the door. I feel like the foot lock is not just about the hands around the foot. Nah, not at all. Just wrapping around the foot is too easy to kill. I fight a lot of guys and they just wrap it up. They have no pressure for sweep me or pulling the the crunch on the foot, so it's just like easy to do. And imagine like 3-4 entries, you're gonna be tired, and then you're gonna start to be like frustrated. So like you start 100%, now you're like 20, 25, start to go low. That's why like leg attacks gotta scare people. Like you gotta bite something and like the person like, I don't wanna get there again. That's something that I try to do at least. I try.
But for the personal bottom, just accept the pass and then the attack whenever you feel that your opponent's doing a good job, okay? So if your opponent's not doing a good job, keep defending, okay? So you guys can either pass the guard or try to take the back, okay? Let's try. 1, 2. Yeah, open on, yeah. You see one? Ready, go!
So the preparation haven't changed much, you know. I'm always working hard, training hard, gi, no gi. You know, like AOJ is an environment where they push you towards the limits each hour of the day, you know, doesn't matter what time you come off here. So when they gave me the match, I was already talking to my manager, to everybody. I talked to girls like, we are ready, you know, like we've been training hard the whole year. It's not like that we have vacation or something. We train hard 24/7. After he got injured and then I faced Saturday, who's #1, I thought that was like the right timing for this match to happen now, because I watched the comments before when they announced the first time the match, and I watched the comments now. It's a totally different approach. People were asking, who's the guy? Who's the guy like fighting a no-ranked person? Who's that fighting? So I showed people my work in literally like within 1 week, because I fought 1 week with #1. Next week I was fighting the world's no-gi. So I showed that like my name is up there, you know. I'm being always away from my family for sure, but like this is the most time that I've not seen them. So I think that like also this is getting like stronger on my mindset, because of course there's sometimes I just want to like let everything here go and visit them, see them. I'm really close to my family, and I cannot. So I think that like when I go home sometimes after a hard training session, or that I'm like feeling exhausted and I'm like, oh, I want to go home, I want to visit, and then you remember like, what's your purpose here? My purpose is make my mom proud, my family proud of me, from the jiu-jitsu, from the sport that I do, for the thing that I love here. So like hold a little bit more, hold tight a little bit more. So I think my mindset is getting even strong. For you fighting, you need to be like complete in all areas. You need to be good with yourself, you need to be good with the mats. I want people to realize that I'm more than an athlete, you know. I'm also a human being. I'm also like all they are, you know. I work hard. I want people to realize that like I'm more than an athlete. You know, I want them to see like the improvement that Fabyury has been doing in Jiu-Jitsu, the Jiu-Jitsu community, but also see my path and my journey as an inspiration for them. You know? And I can assure you guys, I've been working hard like never. I've been always like a hard worker, sacrificing a lot of things like in my life that I sacrificed. So I just want people to see that like I'm expressing myself towards my matches. You know, like I don't like to stall, I don't like to go there and like trying to chase like boring positions. I want to make like exciting fight. I think that's what the people want, that's what the people say, you know. So my go-to is a little croissant and a coffee. A little coffee, of course. Nutritionist approved. It tastes good. A little bit of sugar after training is amazing. Let me try the press on. I'm gonna go with the hands. Good, but not better than Europe. I'm sorry. Workout session. The Roots Way Garage workout. That's how champs are made it. So today I'm gonna follow my physical preparation routine that I have it. So today we're gonna hit like, I would still take a look at my phone to see if it's full body or if just like something specific. I've been working a lot towards like my rehab process, like strengthening my knees, my body, like my lower back too. So I gotta take a look at the plan. But you know, at least I'm not sure that Andrew gonna beat me at my PR at the bench press, to be honest, and my deadlift. That's a challenge.
So Americans use the pound system, so we can.
Yeah, they use the pound system because it makes it look like they're lifting more weight than regularly walk. You say like, oh my gosh, there's like 200 pounds here, but they say like, oh my gosh, there's like 100 kilos here. It's boring, and I'm like, oh guys, you know, tactic. I did that too. Like I start to use pounds now. I feel more strong in pounds. Wasn't 6 at all.
No one has to know that.
It's still not a PR. We can have a fight. You know, we can have a nice match here, buddy. 45, 2 plates, 90 pounds, 180 pounds, 220. Yeah. You see, 220 pounds maybe like 220. If I say in kilos, that's like shame. You know, I'm shaming my dad here right now. You know, my dad would be like probably shame on me. IBGF also just posted the middleweight division for Brazil Nationals. Yeah, I'm going to the middleweight this time, guys. But for Worlds, we are going to drop the lightweight again. Because I lost like about 25 pounds for pants and lightweight, but it was like in a short time period. So I felt like a little bit stressful and tired for the weight cut like in a short time like that. So what I'm doing right now is like I'm fighting middleweight as a Brazilian Nationals and hopefully gonna be at the final with Tynan, my teammate. That's what we're gonna be hoping for, working hard our way there. And then for Worlds, as I'm already in the diet for sure, for Husabon, I'm gonna keep on the diet and I have to make a lightweight out there. So I'd rather like sacrifice a little bit more because I know they're gonna lose weight for the Husabon, have a rebound. So I was like, go to the middleweight there. I've been fighting my middleweight my whole total belts, literally. I made lightweight once. So I'm gonna fight middleweight there, and then at Worlds we're gonna be there lightweight chasing the world title. Like 20 tries, 2 reps. That's what I'm doing with the weight. Look, and then use your hips. You did like 20 reps like that, you know? April 18th. I see you guys at Fusion 1.